Why do you keep on cooking boring white rice every single time while you can enjoy some aromatic and flavorful rice? So in this recipe, I'll be showing you how to make curried rice recipe, which has sausages and green peas, and it's going to turn out fantastic. And every single bite is going to leave you wanting more. I'm the kind of person that loves prepping up fresh ingredients before cooking. So for this recipe, I've prepped up some onions. I have fresh garlic and ginger. There's a zucchini, carrot, tomatoes, and green peas, which are parboiled. So you'll start off by soaking your rice for around 10 minutes as you prepare the rest of the dish. And I have 2 cups of long grain basmati rice that I'm going to be using for this recipe. There are different varieties of rice out there and each has a different outcome. So I'd highly recommend you trying long grain basmati rice because it turns out perfect. To your bowl with rice, you're going to add in 2 cups of water and keep aside so that the rice can soak as we prepare the rest of the ingredients, or rather as we start cooking. So into my pot over medium flame, I'm going to add in 1.5 tablespoons of cooking oil. And for the recipe, I'm going to be using 6 sausages, which are going to add in protein and also lots of flavor to this rice recipe. When the cooking oil is ready, you're going to place in your sausages and sear on each side for around 30 seconds or until the sausages have a perfect golden color. You can throw in some more sausages for that perfect sausage flavor. So I'm going to use my tongs and flip my sausages as they're cooking. You can use chicken, beef, or even pork sausages for this recipe. Just look at that color. Absolutely love. When your sausages have a perfect color just like this, you're going to transfer to a plate lined with kitchen paper towel. This is to drain off the excess oil. So I'm going to keep aside, and I'm already salivating. And into the same cooking oil, I'm going to add in 1 medium onion, which I've finely diced, and saute for around a minute until the onions have a perfect golden brown color. And I have parboiled green peas over here. I always keep some frozen peas in the freezer because it saves a lot of time. So when I'm cooking a recipe which needs green peas, I just defrost and cook. Quite a hack. When your onions are ready and they have that perfect color, you're going to add in some fresh crushed garlic and ginger, which is going to add in immense flavor to this rice dish. If you don't have the fresh garlic and ginger, you can use the powdered ones. But I would highly recommend you trying the fresh. Fresh works best. So you're going to saute the garlic and ginger for around 30 seconds until the kitchen is smelling incredible. You'll catch that very nice aroma. I have a teaspoon of curry powder, a 1/4 teaspoon turmeric, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, and a teaspoon of paprika. So I'm going to add into the pot and toss together with the garlic and onions for around 30 seconds, and this is going to wake up all the flavors in the spices. So next you're going to add in 2 diced tomatoes. Make sure you get everything from the bowl. Then I'm going to stir in, and the kitchen at this point is smelling incredible. So next I'm going to add in tomato paste, which is going to add in color as well as tomato flavor to the dish. But if you don't have tomato paste, it's quite okay. You can use fresh tomatoes. Add in a splash of water, which is going to help the tomatoes and tomato paste to cook down. Stir in and add in 1 beef stock cube and 2 beef seasoning cubes because I'm cooking with beef sausages. Stir in and cover. Simmer for around 1 to 2 minutes until the tomatoes are cooked down. If you notice that your pot is burning, just add in a splash of water so that the tomatoes can fully As my tomatoes are cooking, I'm going to pick a chopping board, pick a knife, a small paring knife, and then I'm going to slice my sausages into some medium sizes. And the tomatoes are yet to cook down, but the kitchen is smelling so good. Yes, I absolutely love cooking rice dishes which turn out amazing. I can tell everything is going to be so delicious. When you notice oil separating from the tomatoes, just like this, you're going to add in your carrots, stir in, green peas, cook for around 30 seconds so that the green peas can absorb in all those lovely flavors. Then you're going to drain off water from your rice, add into the pot, and you'll notice that the rice has plumped up a little bit because we soaked the rice. Then you're going to be toasting for around a minute, and this is going to add in a very nice smoky flavor to this rice recipe. The soaked rice is very delicate, so don't stir too much because we don't want the rice breaking into little pieces. So once the rice is well toasted, I'm going to add in my sausages. Oh yeah, stir in. And for the recipe, I'm using 2 cups of rice, so I'll add in 4 cups of water. Stir in and let the water come to a boil. Check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, I'm going to be adding in some more salt. Remember, we added in a beef stock cube and 2 seasoning cubes which have salt. So this is going to be perfecting the seasoning. I have some zucchini which I'm going to be adding after the water comes to a boil. After 1 minute, the water will have come to a boil. So you're going to check the seasoning. I need a little bit more salt. Remember, we added in a beef stock cube and 2 seasoning cubes which contain salt. So this is perfecting the seasoning. So I'm going to add in around half a teaspoon of salt. Add in my zucchini at this point. Stir in the rice. And then I'm going to cook the rice for around 4 to 5 minutes. Once the water has fully evaporated, you're going to cover your pot, reduce the flames to low, and simmer for 5 minutes so that the rice can fully cook. After 5 minutes, your rice is ready. So you're going to put out the flames, and voila, absolutely love. And using a fork, I'm going to fluff up the rice and just check out my curried sausages and green peas rice. When your curried rice is ready, it's going to be looking amazing. I love that the rice has a yellow color from adding in some turmeric and curry powder. The veggies are well cooked, the sausages are flavorful, and everything is looking totally amazing. So this is a recipe worth trying with very minimal ingredients, and the recipe is also loaded with lots of proteins because we have added in some sausages. Hope you'll be giving this recipe a try.